amazing members of the Swagbucks community. Let's wrap up the trivia portion with style, shall we? Here to lead the Swagonauts through another round of live trivia is none other than the one, the only man. That's right, it is me, Swagman, here with you once again. Everybody, I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad that you are here. We've already got over 7,000 of you flowing into our wonderful game here, and that's right, this is Member Appreciation Week, and I gotta say, I appreciate you guys. All right, let me add just a little bit more about how much I appreciate you all, okay? You who give me the joy of hosting a few times a month. Bringing you all trivia is always a highlight for me, and it's something that I've had the privilege of doing since 2018. I've been able to connect with you, the players, a number of times, and I have felt your kindness and your support over the years. Guys, I appreciate that so much, all right? Now, whether you've played since the beginning or only for a couple of weeks, or hey, maybe this is your first game right here, whichever it is, thank you. Thank you so much. This game is here because of you. We are now, I think this is game 2002. We celebrated our 2000th game on Tuesday, which means we're on 2002, which is a great palindrome. I love a good palindrome. And here's to 2002 more games, all right? Thank you so much. Now, while this is the final day of Member Appreciation Week, we'll never stop being appreciative of each and every one of you who play Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. We always appreciate seeing you do your best as you play for the grand prize. That is $1,000. And everyone who can correctly answer these 10 multiple choice general trivia questions will split it. Now, in this game, you will one of the perks, all right? Otherwise, you're going to have to claim them at the end of the game to keep them. That's right. Let's say it together. If you don't win the game, you must click claim. Now, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. Just click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching videos. It is just that easy. But this is Member Appreciation Week, right? That means you'll get 6 free rejoins just for playing this game today. They will be credited before the Monday's live game begins. So there you go. 6 free rejoins just for playing, just to say we appreciate you. Now, each game, we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here for you now are Wednesday's winners. Congratulations to all 5 of you. Everyone else, keep playing and claiming because, as they say, next time the winner could be you. That's right, it could be. I need you to believe in that. Now that you've got all these details, let's begin our trivia tour. For all 13,000 plus players, here is question number 1. The Dalai Lama is the spiritual leader of which religion? Leader like the Pope, who is elected in a conclave, the Dalai Lama is found by other high lamas following spiritual signs to the next leader of Tibetan Buddhism. Buddhism is the answer. 95% of you getting that one right. 12,341 of you. Fan, I gotta say, this might be my favorite Pope. I mean, I'm a little biased. I'm from Chicago. But, look, it's pretty cool in my book. On to Q2 now. We're bonus SB if you get it right. Here we go. Q2. What cereal is known as the breakfast of champions? Is it Wheaties, Life, or Cheerios? What cereal is known as the breakfast of champions? If you get this right, you get that bonus SB. We've got a bonus SB in every question from here on out. Now, look, you can win I think we've got one at home with Cal Ripken Jr. on it. But hey, get you one with a little Michael Jordan right there, the GOAT. Look, that's 100 years of champions right there, and they put Michael Jordan on there. I'll just let the Wheaties box speak for itself. Okay? Okay. We're on to Q3 now. It's got a bonus SB attached to it if you get it right. So here we go. Q3. Which of the following islands is not part of Hawaii? Is it Oahu, Maui, or Tahiti? Which of those islands is not part of Hawaii? Let's face it, any of these three destinations would be a dream to visit. I've actually visited one of them, all right? But one of them is 2,500 miles away from the Aloha State, and that would be Tahiti. Tahiti is not part of Hawaii. 98% of you got that one right. 12,884 of you knew that Tahiti is not a part of Hawaii. And for all of you Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans out there, you also know that Tahiti is a magical place. We're cooking, that's for sure. So let's just keep it moving. Q4, right here, with a bonus SB if you get it right. Here's your question. Fred DeLuca co-founded which fast food chain? Was it Dairy Queen, Subway, or Raising Cane's? Fred DeLuca co-founded which fast food chain? Fred DeLuca was only 17 years old when he got into the food business with a $1,000 investment from nuclear physicist Peter Buck. Originally called Pete's Super Submarine Sandwiches, the name was shortened to Subway. Eat fresh, everybody. Oh, okay, this was our first tough one. We had this one as a hint on the Instagram. This was one of our clues. We only had 78% of you get that one right. That's 10,071 of you moving on. A lot of you went with Dairy Queen. A lot of you went with Raising Cane's, both places that I love to frequent. But Subway, the hint was that he wanted all of his patrons to eat fresh. That's the whole thing. Subway, eat fresh. Remember? Do they still sing it? If they don't, let's bring that back. All right, we're on to Q5 now. Almost halfway through this quiz. You all are doing great. We got a bonus SB right here for you if you get the question right. So here we go, Q5. What country's prime minister disappeared while swimming in 1967? Was it Canada, India, 7? Now, look, maybe security was a bit more lax then, since the president here in the States would have Secret Service watching him to fish him out at the first sign of trouble. But sadly, Harold Holt was lost at sea, leaving Australia with John McEwen as interim leader. Australia is the answer. Oh, that was a tough one. Only 54% of you getting that one right. This is our toughest question yet. 6,606 of you moving on. You didn't know that this prime minister... I didn't know this. This was something that I learned while prepping for this game. Disappeared while swimming in 1967. This is also, though, like... I mean, I don't know that I would go anywhere near the water in Australia. Or really... Look, Australia looks like a lovely place. I've seen beautiful pictures, but I've also seen the very large and dangerous creatures there, and I can't. But I can go on to question number 6. Now that so many of you have rejoined, 4,200 people back in the game. Well done. We are on to Q6. Halfway through the quiz, this one has another bonus SB attached. If you get it right, here we go. Q6. Which of the following is a prime number? Is it 12, 11, or 10? Which of those is a prime number? By Euclid's theorem, there is an infinite amount of prime numbers. Those are numbers that can only be evenly divided by themselves or 1, such as 3, 5, and 11. 11 is the answer. 81% of you getting that one right. 8,651 of you moving on. Prime number, again, can only be divided by itself and the number 1. 12 can be divided by 3, and 4, and 6, and 2, and 10 can be divided by 5 and 2. So that makes them not prime. But 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, and other numbers, which look, I'm not that smart. I don't know how smart I am, really. I should maybe be tested. Let's go on to see how smart I am. Let's see if I would have known. Question 7, worth a bonus SB. Actually, let's see if you know. That's a more important thing. Here's Q7. When Magic the Gathering launched in 1993, how many cards were in a standard deck? 40, 60, or 100? When Magic the Gathering launched in 1993, how many cards were in a standard deck? As the game has grown and its inventory increased, the deck size has grown too. But at the founding of the game, a standard deck would contain 40 cards. 40 cards is the answer. This was one of our hints, and you guys did great. 83% of you moving on. 7,751 of you to be exact. We said in the hint that it was 2 score. A score is 20, so 2 score is 40. Now, if you're playing a draft in Modern Magic, you're still going to have 40 cards. A standard deck has to have at least 60 cards. And if you're playing Commander, that's 100 cards. So I see how each of these numbers would really play. But originally, standard was a 40-card deck. And yeah, I'm a nerd. Let's go on to Q8 now. Worth a bonus, SB, if you get it right. Here we go. Which NBA Hall of Famer never fouled out of a game? Was it Magic Johnson, Wilt Chamberlain, or John Havlicek? Which NBA Hall of Famer never fouled out of a game? He often gets overlooked in the NBA GOAT conversations, partially because Bill Russell constantly got the better of him to win titles. But to be as dominant as Wilt Chamberlain was, still never foul out, is a remarkable achievement. Wilt Chamberlain is the answer. Ooh, another kind of tough question here. 4,864 of you moving on. That is only 60% of you. We lost a lot of you to Magic Johnson, John Havlicek, but Wilt Chamberlain is our answer. Can you believe that? Me and Wilt Chamberlain have something in common. I have also never fouled out of a game. Wow. And I've played basketball, organized Park District, middle school age basketball. It counts, right? Let's just go on to Q9 now. It's worth a bonus, SB, if you get it right. Here it is. The Konami code first appeared on what video game console? NES, Switch 2, or PlayStation 5? The Konami code first appeared on what video game console? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. Enter that code, and you'll get 30 lives at the beginning of Contra. Although the code launched with grades, which was another NES game. NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. That is the answer. 5,814 of you have made it this far and are ready for our final question. Well done, everyone. Well done to all of you who have made it this far. Hey, quick reminder for those of you who maybe forgot, or maybe, again, this is your first time playing and you didn't know. There are multiple ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through our other game mode, which is the Daily Trivia Challenge. It's a quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every day. It's amazing. Then, there's the More Ways to Earn button that you'll see all over the app. Tapping it lets you install and play games on your mobile device to earn SB, and also takes you to the Daily Tapjoy wall, which is loaded with a variety of offers that meet your needs and available time. We call it Daily Tapjoy because it's a way to turbocharge your daily Swagbucks earning. The best part? Everything I just mentioned counts towards your daily goal. That's right, daily. Daily goal, Daily Tapjoy. Are you seeing how often you should check in? It's daily, okay guys? Let's check in daily. Also, I want you to be sure to know that your Bloody Mary deserves better. Start with Clamato. Both bold tomato flavor with savory twist that you can taste. That can also boost your SB. Here's how. Add Clamato Tomato Cocktail Mixer to your list in Magic Receipts, then buy one eligible product in-store at Walmart and get 200 SB when you upload a photo of your receipt as proof of purchase. Buy 2 or more on the same receipt and get 500 SB. Now, you have to be a US player to take advantage of this offer, but check it out after the game by tapping the smaller version of this image. Get that bold tomato flavor with the savory twist from Clamato Tomato Cocktail Mixer. But before you can enjoy your little treat, all right, after the game, after you get that Clamato Tomato Cocktail Mixer, we got to do question 10, right? It's worth a bonus SB. We've got 5,973 of you vying for a piece of the grand prize. Over 14,000 of you hanging out and having fun going for that bonus SB. Going for maybe just a bit of fun in this Member Appreciation Week. Here it is for you now. Your final question, worth a bonus SB. Bryan Cranston won multiple Emmys starring on which TV show? Malcolm in the Middle, Robot Chicken, or Breaking Bad? Bryan Cranston won multiple Emmys starring on which TV show? While he's been great at every role he's taken on, including Hal Wilkerson on Malcolm in the Middle, he really hit the stratosphere and racked up accolades playing Walter White on Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is the answer. 4,657 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to all the winners out there. Can we see the winners? Yes, we can. Look at you. Look at you all. Seth Alt1 is a winner. Lanny38, you did it. Tweet V Sound is a winner. I think I did that one right. Mintertainment22, you did it. We've got Leslie Gallivan here, who is a winner. 007 is a winner.